I really do enjoy this a lot more than I show. I show my stress a lot more than a lot of the guys do. So, it is what it is, but I really love being.
For 8 years, the reality TV show Fast and Loud treated viewers to awe-inspiring car builds, all thanks to the leadership of Gas Monkey Garage's head, Richard Rawlings, and the contributions of exceptional cast members like Jason Aker. Jason Aker, a familiar face to fans of the hit automotive show, has had quite the journey. From wrenching on classic cars to hosting alongside the legendary Richard Rawlings, his story is a wild ride filled with twists and turns. Although he wasn't part of the original Gas Monkey Garage crew, his expertise and passion for car restoration added substantial credibility to the show. As a result, fans couldn't help but clamor for him to have his own garage on the show. Now that Fast and Loud is no longer a thing, people are curious to know what really happened to Jason Aker from Fast and Loud. So stick around as we peel back the layers of this automotive tale.
This is a really solid car. It runs, drives, obviously. It's just made a 1,500-mile trek. Now we have a parts car and we have a buildable car. And for us, that's the ideal situation to build what we want.
Jason Aker's journey into the car restoration world is a testament to his dedication and passion for the craft. Born on January 6, 1974 in Oklahoma City, he didn't have the typical upbringing one might associate with the car enthusiast. Unlike many who grew up with a car-loving father or a garage to tinkering, Jason's childhood was different. While he did have a fascination with cars as a child, it was not a defining aspect of his early years. Instead, his passion for automobiles would develop and flourish later in life. To be exact, Jason's career in the automotive industry began in 1992. However, it wasn't until 2002 that he truly immersed himself in the world of car restoration when he joined Worldwide Muscle Cars in Edmond, Oklahoma. What sets Jason apart is that he didn't have technical or vocational education or any ASC certifications from the National Institute for Automotive Service Excellence. Instead, he learned the art of fixing cars through the mentorship of experienced individuals who generously shared their knowledge.
Applying all that horsepower is going to make the car want to twist and flex, especially on a convertible. So we're going to add subframe connectors to connect the subframe to the unibody to stiffen it up and make it handle way better.
Moreover, his experience working at Worldwide Muscle Cars opened the door to classic car restoration for him, as the company had an impressive inventory of approximately 40 Boss 429s and 400 Shelby Mustangs. One pivotal moment in Jason's career was the opportunity to restore a 1967 Shelby Mustang, a significant milestone in jump-starting his professional journey. After time, Jason honed his skills and became an expert in restoring Shelby and Mustang classic cars. However, an unexpected opportunity arose when one of his mentors, John Brown, a Shelby restoration expert, asked Jason to serve as a judge for Shelby Mustang entries in various car shows across the country. This role not only expanded Jason's knowledge about these classic cars, but also prepared him for the unique role he would eventually play on the reality TV show Fast and Loud. Without Jason Brown, Jason Aker would not be the car restoration expert he is today. Before the opportunity to star in a reality TV show literally fell in his lap, Jason gained some popularity in the automotive world due to the quality of his work. Some of his best works involved two 1966 Shelby GT350s. The first had the serial code 001 and was displayed at the 2012 Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance. This 001 Shelby GT350, considered a rare gem, would be the first and only Mustang to show up at the exclusive Concours d'Elegance. The Mustang won the Triple Crown by getting the top awards in the Thoroughbred class, the Shelby American Automobile Club's Premier Award, the MCA's Authenticity Award, and the Mustang Club of America. Painted in Wimbledon white, it was the only Shelby GT350 ever equipped with a vinyl top. The second Shelby GT350 is also unique. It was one of 4 Shelby convertibles that were made in 1966. It was a Division I gold winner that sold for almost $700,000 when it showed up for sale at a Barrett-Jackson auction. Just over a year after successfully restoring these cars, Jason would get a call from Richard to help restore 2 Pontiac Firebirds with serial numbers 001 and 002 on Fast and Loud. Jason was recommended by Dennis Collins of Collins Brothers Jeep, who had seen Jason's work on the 1966 Shelby GT350s. After answering Richard's call, Jason was only supposed to be hired as a temporary hand and was only supposed to appear in a single episode. But after seeing how skillful he was at the restoration process, Rawlings offered Jason a permanent role at Gas Monkey Garage and an opportunity to become one of the main stars of Fast and Loud. As a part of Gas Monkey Garage and Fast and Loud, Jason got to work alongside talented automotive specialists like Aaron Kaufman. Jason's favorite restoration projects were the twin Firebirds that first brought him to the show. Like many fans, we wonder why Jason considered these cars his favorite restoration project. While some fans speculated that it could be because of the rarity of the cars, Jason revealed that the project was special to him because he got to work with a wonderful team he had only just met, and they managed the impossible in 90 days. Jason Aker's love for muscle cars of the 60s and 70s runs deep, and it's not just limited to a specific make or model. He's a proper gearhead with a passion for preserving the classics. While he has a soft spot for original cars, he's also got an appreciation for newer rides. His main concern is the dwindling supply of these vintage beauties, making each restoration project a unique and cherished experience for him. On Fast and Loud, Jason had a swell time working on several cars like a 1967 Shelby GT500, a 1976 Chevy C10, and a 1968 Ford F100 with Aaron Kaufman, Richard Rawlings, and the remaining cast members. Adapting to the new environment and job description was easy, and the fans absolutely loved him on the show, aside from the fact that he always looked serious. Jason's serious persona on the reality TV show made some fans assume that he was not having any fun, but Jason disputed this assumption by saying that while he might not smile a lot, he had a lot of fun watching the antics of the remaining cast members. Jason's most significant challenge on the show was the time frame given to the cast for each project. The deadline for a car meant for the concours may range from several months to a year, starkly contrasting with the time-sensitive Gas Monkey Garage projects. Jason stated that there was a lot of strain, and that stress levels usually quickly rise due to the insane deadlines imposed in the show. He was up for it though, and modified his work habits to fit in the rest of the crew. Most of the projects on the show had 2 to 6 week deadlines. There was no time to double check the minor details, which Jason claimed he regretfully overlooked because it was one of the things that made the restoration process so enjoyable. However, after 6 years of being a part of the Gas Monkey Garage family, Jason decided to leave the garage and the reality TV show. Although he did not specify why he left, some fans suspected it was due to creative issues with Richard or the show's producers. After leaving Fast and Loud, Jason devoted more time to his company, 4 on the Floor Garage, which he co-founded with Tommy O'Brien Jr. At 4 on the Floor Garage, Jason pursued his passion for restoring classics without worrying about strenuous deadlines. He also opened a new chapter of his career where he does restoration modifications and gives insight into his builds by offering podcasts and interviews on some of the highbrow projects he's worked on. Jason hated that Fast and Loud took away his precious time with his family. His family lived in Oklahoma City, and the show was filmed in Dallas, Texas. Now that he has more free time, Jason spends quality time with his wife, April Aker. The duo have been married since 1995, with children, a daughter, Savannah, and a son, Brett. Jason is frequently spotted with his children and family at sporting events. He enjoys posting some pictures of the family outings on social media. He's also a great football lover who cheers on the Oklahoma Sooners. Jason catches most of their games and is well recognized around the venue. Aside from family and his personal venture, 4 on the Floor Garage, Jason works as the head of the restoration division of the Barrett-Jackson Auctions, a job offer he couldn't refuse. As Fast and Loud ended, Craig Jackson, the CEO of the famous auction house, reached out to Jason and offered him a job. Craig had observed Jason's abilities while watching the reality TV show. When Barrett-Jackson established a new hot rod shop in the company headquarters in Scottsdale, Arizona, Craig immediately thought of him running the restoration division. Despite the considerable distance from his Oklahoma home, Jason decided to embrace the opportunity at Barrett-Jackson as a testament to his passion for classic cars. The 14-hour drive is a small price for the chance to work at a top-tier company, coordinate the 4 Barrett-Jackson auctions each year, and the privilege of working on Craig's personal car collection, which is a dream come true. While at Barrett-Jackson, Jason found himself presented with yet another rewarding opportunity, the chance to impart his knowledge and skills to the next generation. He firmly believes that the key to preserving and appreciating classic cars among younger enthusiasts is ensuring new car restorers have the necessary skills and knowledge. This commitment to passing on the art of car restoration demonstrates Jason's dedication to the future of the automotive industry and the continued appreciation of classic cars.